plus 50 pips. That's 2% profit on my capital today. Another London session that was really quite easy to trade. Let's get straight over to the charts and I'll show you how I did it. Hi again, welcome back. It's 8:20 on the 19th of February 2020, so we're 20 minutes into the London Open. Completed the London trade planning session with the Price Action Traders Institute members and managed to take a few trades very soon after closing down the live webinar. So I'll flick through these for you. The Australian dollar Japanese yen took this long as it came through an entry point on this deep pullback here, and I got in this at 77. US dollar Japanese yen took this one at 10. Again, another pullback, getting in on that, and looking for it to push through that 20 level up towards that 50 for now. That's the initial target anyway. US dollar Canadian dollar took this earlier on that last candle, and I got this at 33, looking for downside movement on this, seeing strength in the Canadian dollar and looking for it to come through that 20 level down to that 0.0. And this is the one that I was really interested in getting in on, simply because we're seeing that Canadian dollar strength, which is going to push this up. And we were seeing, or you've seen right throughout the Asian session across the board, you've seen Japanese yen weakness. So this pair could work very, very nicely together. There's no guarantees. There's nothing guaranteed with this forex trading, but that's what we're looking for. If you can see something like that, that's a nice setup to get in on. So I got this at 20, looking for it to move up towards that 50 level where my take profit is. So that's where I am at the moment. I've got a couple of other orders placed. What I'll do, I'll pause the video for now, and I'll come back to you as soon as there's anything to let you know about. Okay, I'll be back soon. So back with you just to show you a couple of additional trades that I've taken. Euro US dollar, taken this long as price came through an entry point at 0.5, and the Euro Japanese yen taken this long. Looks like we might be seeing that Japanese yen weakness coming back into play again. So I've taken this long, got in this at 99. So those, I'm fully loaded at the moment. 6 trades, 6 positions I'm holding, which is the maximum that I really like to manage at any one time. So Australian dollar Japanese yen, still holding that, seeing it try to break through that 80 level again. US dollar Japanese yen, nice, moving up towards that 20 level. US dollar Canadian dollar, just not doing a great deal at the moment. We've seen that Canadian dollar strength easing off at the moment. But the Canadian dollar Japanese yen, that's moving again with that Japanese yen weakness coming into play. So that's where we are at the moment. 6 trades being held. I'll pause the video for now and I'll be back with you in a little while. Hi, back again. Just seen decent moves on the Japanese yen pairs. I actually punched out of the Euro US dollar. That price just wasn't doing a great deal back here, and caused me to have to punch out of that. Price didn't move out of an area that I needed it to, so that was 1 pip I was down, and the other pairs I just punched out of all of those as price started to shift. I took the Australian dollar US dollar briefly, and as with all the others, just punched out of them, seeing a good profit. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to hold on. We've got a red news event on the pound coming out in 10 minutes. So what I'll do, I'll just hold off for a little while. Yeah, just seeing what's going on here. Alright, it's a New Zealand dollar move we're seeing now. Okay then, so I'll just pause the video for now, and what I'll do, I'll come back in just before the red news event kicks off. That way you can see the price moving and you can actually watch me trading it live. Okay, so I'll be back in a little while. Okay, here we go. We've got 10 seconds before the pound red news event's released, and just watching these 2 pairs, pound US dollar, pound Japanese yen. And let's see, starting to flicker around. Spreads are very, very high. Initial move to the upside, but let's just watch what happens. No rush. Problem with these news trades, a lot of people get excited by that initial move. Okay, we might lose a few pips by holding off, but we're also giving ourselves a better chance of being positioned in something that's got more of a probability in going the way that we're trading it. So just watching it, nothing to do right now. Spreads are starting to return to normal, but the move just isn't there. There was obviously a lot of people anticipating a move on that. You could see the way that it moved initially and the spreads shot up, but no, price is just hanging around. And nothing to do. Okay, what I'll do, I'll pause the video for now, but I'll keep watching this for a few more minutes, just in case there's a late reaction to the news, which we sometimes see. And I'll be back in a little while just to let you know if this takes off at all. Okay, back with you now. I've just checked the Forex Factory calendar, the Red News event calendar, and you can see that this Red News event, they forecast 1.6, it's actually 1.8% change. So there's nothing in it really, which is why I'm just not interested in this. The move isn't big enough for a Red News event for me. We've seen a bit of an increase in the value of the pound there, but not a great deal. And I'm not willing to risk anything on that. It's not a powerful enough move for me to risk anything. So what I'll do, I'll pause this for now, and I'll be back in a few minutes with the summary sheet just to show you exactly what I did on the other trades that I took earlier on in the London session. It was a good session, it really was. So I'll pause for now, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Back with the summary just to show you where I ended up today. It was just another one of those really easy trading days like yesterday. Got in on 6 trades, had a punch out of one, the Euro US dollar, that didn't move out of an area I needed it to, so I lost 1 pip on that. Straight back in on the Australian dollar US dollar, making me fully loaded again. I usually hold a maximum of 6 pips. I won't usually go any further than that. And you know, the way the markets moved, I was just keeping an eye on how many pips I'd made and just decided to get out. So I ended up with plus 50 pips, giving me 2% profit on my capital. Okay, please remember to hit subscribe, and if you hit the bell you'll get the heads up as and when I post these videos. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll be back soon with another one.